Anton Asistio, I want to start first with this. What is your best Ateneo memory?
Best Ateneo memory for me, of course, the championship season 80. Well, that was the year na we just lost to LaSalle the previous year. So we were really motivated. This the season 80, we really wanted to win because we feel like we fell short. But it's the best because we came out on top, and it just felt like all of the struggles, not just for us individually, but as a team also was, it was worth it in the end.
Hello online world, hello Ka-OTR. This is Off the Record with Migs, Bustos, and nandito na naman po tayo sa ating isang Fast Facts episode. And for today, kasama natin si Anton Asistio from the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Anton, kamusta? Kamusta ka naman? How are you preparing for the draft? How are you, bro?
Okay naman, I'm good. I'm good. Just been trying to work out in the morning and then lift some weights in the afternoon. Basically, that's it.
All right. So, guys, please do. I'm going to make this banner appear. Please do subscribe right here on my channel, Off the Record with Mix Bustos YouTube page, and be part of the OTR community. So, once again, this is another Fast Facts episode with Anton Asistio. All right. Oh, so, Anton, ready ka na ba? Let's get into it. G ka na ba?
Let's go. Game.
All right. Game. All right. So, speaking of games, Anton, what is your wildest basketball game?
Wildest basketball game for me was not in the UAP. It was actually this league called UCAA. I think I was in first year high school or second year high school at that time. And it's the wildest basketball game for me because that game went into triple overtime and there were two buzzer beaters. The first buzzer beater was from the free throw line of the from the other court, which my teammate just threw, and for some reason he made it. And then the other buzzer beater was by me, I think in second overtime to send it into the third overtime, which was a 3-point shot. That was crazy. I'm never gonna forget that game.
Did you win that game?
Yes, we did.
Ano yun?
Thankfully.
Championship ba yun? Championship or like
Hindi,
a normal?
elimination lang. Elimination lang.
Okay.
Pero sobrang, that was the wildest for me talaga. Kasi grabe yung half-court shot talaga nung teammate ko na. As in, from the free throw line of the other court. I didn't even see it
Against?
go in.
Against?
I just heard the crowd go crazy. Saint Saint Martin? Saint
St.
Martin.
Martin.
Ata yung, yeah.
Do
I'm
you
not sure
remember that
if
teammate
that's ano.
who do you remember that teammate who
Yeah,
scored?
I remember. Si Jaya Consuni, he was my teammate back in grade school and high school.
Nice. All right. So your best UAP game or best memory in your years with the UAP. Pwedeng Blue Eaglets, ah. Pwede rin Blue Eagles.
Best UAAP game for me, probably game 3 of the UAP finals in season 80. That was the best because you didn't really know who's gonna win it. Could have gone either way. And I'm just glad that we came out on top in that game.
Okay. So Anton, I know that you played in the MPBL, also played in the 3x3 bubble. How was the transition like?
It was different, 5-on-5 to 3x3. It was a lot of well, first of all, it's half court obviously, and just adjusting to the rules. There are a lot of different rules kasi, like how you have to clear the ball even if you steal it, or if someone shoots an air ball, you still have to clear it. And the physicality. Well, I haven't played. I mean, I played 5-on-5 in MPBL, but the physicality in 3x3 is crazy. As in, they really let you hit each other.
Mm. Speaking of hitting each other, I know that you had a heated battle with Jai.
Yeah.
That was something to watch, and I know that you
Yeah.
guys are from Ateneo, your idol, but can you
Yeah.
take us through paano ba nagsimula?
Actually, kasi yung team nila, talagang I think that was their game plan for all of their games, just to be physical. Kasi nga, sa 3x3, they're really letting you hit each other and bump each other. May leeway for that eh. So, ayun, parang, una, binabangga nila kami, ganyan. So, nung una, parang okay lang. But then, after a while, parang, teka lang, medyo, parang medyo sumasobra na. So, of course, I had to, hit him back a bit, and I think that's how it started. But thankfully, it wasn't, it didn't escalate naman. It was just all part of the game, all part of being competitors.
Did you have any conversation with Jai? Of course, he also played in the ABL, in the PBA also. What was he like beyond that? Was he like a kuya to you, like a mentor? Can you
Yeah,
take us
actually,
through that?
yeah, Jai was actually like a kuya to me. I remember back in college pa, kasi si Jai, I think he was my, I think he became my coach. He was one of our assistant coaches in high school, but not in the UAAP. I think in one of the leagues, parang Prada ata or Paya. But yeah, he's always been a kuya to me. I remember nung college na ako in season, actually I'm not sure what season, but there was a time where I was struggling in college and I just hit him up. I messaged him. I was like, I think I asked him a very detailed question. I was like, Chay, parang ano ba ginagawa mo kapag kunyan, hindi ka pinapatanggap ng bola, ganun. And, he gave me a very detailed answer and I really appreciated it. And yun nga, he's my idol and it really meant a lot to me, especially at that time.
Mm. If we're going to talk about idols and your ultimate, meron ba? Who is he? Pwedeng NBA, pwedeng PBA.
NBA.
Pwede,
Well,
pwede.
in the NBA, it's Steph Curry. Siyempre, kasi he really changed the game, and as much as possible, I want to pattern my game then, but it's not that easy.
Sa Philippine setting, meron ba?
Philippines, for me, probably LA Tenorio or Alex Cabagnot. I like the way they play the game, very, very relaxed. I like the way they're very, very poised and just their basketball IQ and their leadership parang nakikita ko talaga eh. So those are the two na I probably look up to in the PBA talaga.
Now, Anton, of course, you've had a lot of experience with the Eaglets. I'm sure na marami kang mga nakalaban nung high school na nakasabayan mo nung college at malamang
Mm-hmm.
nakalaban mo rin sa MPBL o kaya sa 3x3. Have you developed this rivalry with somebody or maybe a team that you grew up with? Or maybe kapag alam mong, pares, pagdating sa schedule, naku, makakalaban ko to.
Mm,
Mag-wild ako nito, parang gano'n.
for me siguro in high school kasi ang nakalaban ko na high school and sa college din. Siguro si Aljun Melesio na. Although when I was in high school, si Aljun was in first year pa lang eh, but I saw the fight in that kid kasi I'm not sure if you were part of that coaching staff pero
I was, yeah.
naglaban naglaban tayo dati sa Phil Oil ba yun and I think we were up by a lot and then I saw na parang wala nang lumalaban pero but si Aljun. So parang nung time pa lang yun nakita ko na okay tong bata na to, palaban siya. And true enough, even all the way up until college, he was one of the guys na talagang ginaganahan ako pag nakakalaban ko siya.
All right. Dream PBA team?
Team PBA team. Probably either Token Tex or San Miguel.
Why is that? Were there any like parang childhood memories, parang when you grew up watching
Um,
them, maybe in the finals or anything?
wala naman specific but yung San Miguel and Token Tex kasi yung mga talagang yung napapanood ko talaga before. Alam mo yun, sila talaga yung mga napapag-usapan before. So, I guess that just stuck with me and it would be a great pleasure and a great honor to be part of that culture, that team.
I mentioned or I asked about basketball idols and sila rin ba, Anton, yung gusto mong unang makamatch up kung sakali? LA or Alex Cabagno?
Yeah, I would say so. Either one of them would be exciting for me.
Okay. What would be your first PBA jersey number and why?
First PBA jersey number. Probably go with 4 because I feel like it's my lucky number. Kasi doon ako nag-champion when I was in Ateneo. And I feel like that's when, I had the breakthrough, especially in my college career.
Hmm. Okay. Is PBA, making it to the PBA, your ultimate dream? If yes, why is that so?
Yes, making it to the PBA would be my ultimate dream. First of all, because it's the highest level of basketball here in the Philippines, and as someone who's been playing basketball all his life, you wanna see how you fare against the best of the best. So really looking forward to playing in the PBA.
The interesting question, Anton. Given that you'll be drafted inside, I actually asked everybody, that guested on this segment, this question: Where will you spend your first paycheck on, and bakit?
First paycheck, maybe invest it in probably a condo. Because I'm matanda na ako and I've been thinking of where I can put my money, how I can make my money grow, and what are good things to invest on. And I think real estate would be one of them.
Hmm. Anton, given that the ball is in your hands, I asked Troy this. You're down one, 5 seconds left, you have the ball. If you were to take a winning shot, how would you want it to be?
Down one, hmm, I'll probably just take a 3 point shot. People would probably say it's a bad shot because you only need two, but I'd stick to my strengths.
Yeah. Actually, Troy did the same thing also. He said the same thing. He'll take a 3 point
Three.
shot. And most of them, sabi nila, they'll take a 3 point shot. But then, sige, just for the sake of altering this question, tied game. Tied game. You have it in your hands. Will it still be a three?
Maybe not a three, but definitely a jump shot.
Okay. Sabi mo nga, stick to your strengths and
Yeah.
that's what you're known for. Okay. Speaking of that, coach that you're looking forward to play for.
Hmm. Probably. Marami eh. Siguro. But
You
most,
can mention
siguro
a couple.
si. Okay. One would be Norman Black. Definitely. Kasi he recruited me. I think I was his last recruit before he left for Ateneo. So I never really got the chance to play for him. Another one would be Tim Cone and probably Mark Dickel also of Talk and
Okay.
Text.
Interesting about Coach Norman Black. So, siya yung nag-recruit, pero nung
Yeah,
maglalaro ka na, um, biglang hindi na siya yung coach.
yeah. Kasi actually ang kwento nun is I was in fourth year high school and then every year kasi parang bago mag-graduate, parang merong parang binibilan eh na from the juniors division na papasamahin dun sa team eh, papatry out. So I think that was the 5 peat year. So yun, binilan ako ni Coach Norman Black na parang siya yung gusto ko na makita dun sa Team A. And very thankful for him. Actually, I'm not sure if I ever got to thank him. So Coach Norman, if ever you get to see this, thank you so much. I'm very very grateful for that.
Anton, just a follow-up question, not in my list, but I know that you've
Yeah,
struggled a lot, especially early on in your career,
yeah.
with playing time, going back to Team B, and then eventually, making a mark in Team A. What was that like for you? That roller coaster ride? Can you take us through that?
It was tough, honestly. It came to there were a lot of times when I would just break down. It would come to a point na parang ayoko na talaga. I'm not sure if you know it, but it really came to a point na mag-quit na ako. Ayoko na mag-basketball. So I'll just pursue other things. Tapusin ko na lang yung school ko. But, thankfully my parents were there to guide me and support me. And they just told me na, alam mo, sayang, you have few more years left for college. Give it a shot. Give it your best para wala kang magsisisi sa huli. And, true enough, it was all worth it. But I think the thing that um, made me succeed was um, my mentality and my attitude. Kasi fighter talaga ako and I believe na basketball, especially now, basketball is the only thing I want to do. So, I worked hard on it. I made sure na I think at that time nung nakat ako, I talked to Coach Bo. I asked him, binaba ko na yung pride ko, sabi ko, Coach, ano ba talaga yung sa tingin mong mga pagkukulang ko, ganyan. And he told me, Tommy, ito pagkulang mo, ito, blah, blah, blah. So, yun, I didn't take it with a grain of salt. I said, okay, thank you, coach. And I worked on it. Talagang worked on my body, I worked on my dribbling, and yung shooting ko, dinagdagan ko pa. And I feel like, yun nga, that's really what brought me to where I am now. My mentality and my attitude.
I'm sure, Anton, as you mentioned, the support from your parents, and we maybe me or other viewers know what it's like to be really down and you feel like ano ba talagang gagawin ko, yung near ka ng sumuko. Pero was there any other help or support from others that made you like, de sige, babangon ako. Hindi, Anton, kaya mo yan. Ito lang ang gawin natin. Kaya mo pa yan. You can still achieve what you want to achieve. Was there anybody in your life besides your parents that helped you
Yeah.
na makabangon?
Definitely my friends. Kasi sobrang close ako sa mga kaibigan ko. And they were there for me ever since I was in grade school. And they were always rooting for me talaga. So, that support meant a lot. And it went a long way for me. And siguro another would be si Coach Yuri. Kasi si Coach Yuri was my coach in Team B. And at that time, si Coach Yuri is the head coach of Team B and assistant coach sa Team A. So he really wanted to, help me get back to Team A. And I learned a lot from him, especially since he was a point guard. It couldn't have been any better.
Okay, Coach Yuri, shout out to you. Okay, for you, Anton, your most memorable teammate.
Most memorable teammate for me is Vince Tolentino. Met him only when I was a freshman. Same batch kami. Pero most memorable teammate ko siya because he was there with me during, let's just say, the dark ages. Yun nga, yung times na bangko, the time na nakata ko sa Team B, sa Team A pala, sorry. So, I love that guy. He knows what I've been through, and we basically went through the same thing actually.
Mhm. Well, speaking of teammates, was there ever a funny teammate?
Funniest teammate for me is BJ Andrade. He's just a guy with a lot of energy and a lot of jokes. Sobrang nakakatawa lang siyang tao. It's actually hard to be serious with him sometimes because he's just that kind of person.
All right. So thank you so much, Anton Asistio, for joining us here on Fast Facts sa OTR off or off the record. Lastly, Anton, baka gusto mong bigay ng shoutout or any message to your fans.
To my fans, hi. It's been a while, and I just wanna thank you for your continued support. And I hope I get to see and meet you guys soon, despite the situation we're all in. And yun, always appreciate the support and can't wait to see you guys hopefully back on the court soon.
All right. So there you have it, Anton Asistio, right here on Off the Record with Mix Bustos. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And of course, Anton, wishing you well, claiming it, getting drafted inside to a PBA team. And thank you so much for joining us here on Fast Facts. So this has been Off the Record with Mix Bustos with Anton Asistio. And see you guys the next episode. Thanks, Anton.
Thank you. Appreciate it.